Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. All right. And everything, well, my PC's rebooting, so it's being a pain in the butt. Good morning. Let me flip around. Hey, we're live. It only took me 30 seconds to get my shit together, too. That's a win. The PC over there. So good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Let's see here. I'm setting up the board. I'm kind of starting out with something fun today. Well, fun for me. I don't know how many other people will enjoy it as much as I will, but I will. I have jewelry and crystals, maybe some gemstones. I'm not sure. I might be able to get a couple stones up too. Yeah, I do, actually. All from Montana. Which to me is super exciting because, like, you know, some of the stones I've cut myself. Anything over here that I need to consider? Nope. Hey, treasure. All right. And that's a Montana sapphire. Do I have any others? I guess that's one of the pieces of agate that I worked from up here. I think that's, yes, that's our. Perfect. And now for the crystals. Well, maybe not perfect, but good enough. I'm happy. I'm gonna throw a labradorite there, because, yeah. Indeed. Kind of excited to look at these under the close camera. Actually, I think I'm gonna. I don't know, because if I load full screen, I'll get caught, like, looking in the full screen. So these are calcites that were dug from Butte, Montana, or somewhere in that area. Not Butte. Hell, no, it's Butte. Trick that one out. And then I have some chrome diopsides. Stuff down a bit. Which are kind of neat because I thought they only grew in Russia. And so when I found this group of them for super cheap from Montana, I was like, wait, this is from somewhere, like, not Russia. Like, they grow other places, and then I started looking up, and I found that I guess they also grow in Tanzania. Go figure. And then I have some smoky quartz. And hydrothermal quartz, too. I'm going to go with the hydrothermal quartz first. Now, the hydrothermal are from Idaho. I might have to do a second board. It's gonna be what it is. I'm gonna have to do a second board. Kind of stoked. Almost every crystal that I'm putting out is under $5. There's a couple exceptions with like these last stones that might be yes, all locally sourced. It might be like 10, maybe 7. I don't know. We'll get there. We will get there. This stuff is so nifty. I should grab one other thing. And I should do this for a moment. Because I want to see if the camera will catch this. So the calcite is somewhat fluorescent under UV. Doesn't show off as well as I had hoped on the camera. But it does show up. There, I'll clean your guys' eyes off. So the first one. So pretty. That's $5. Actually, yeah, all these specimen on here are like until the 30s. So this is another piece of it, and it's kind of cool because when light shines through it, hey Iris, fuck, I forgot to send out alerts. Good to see you, Iris. Thank you for dropping in. I apologize for not sending out the notification. I'm trying to get back into that habit. Honestly, I was just happy to get live today. Again. Oh God, Iris, you can totally finish your raids. Like you don't gotta rush, girl. Is that the best spot for focus? Thank you, Treasure. It's really hard for me to see the screen, so. Yeesh. Were you just soloing after that, Iris? Is number 4 for $5. They're gorgeous. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's $5. Now, on number 5, I do have an exception. This is one of the Montana sapphires I've faceted. I might have another Montana sapphire or two today because we've got so many Montana stones. I feel like I could literally do today's entire stream of just Montana stones, but I don't want to. This is a 1.05 carat, no heat, no treatments, hand cut by me. The lighting isn't as nice to it here as I would like it to be because of my angle. So I'm going to give myself a flashlight real quick. There we go. And that is $250. I do. Yes, both are still sitting on my workbench. Just got to keep grinding, Iris. I don't know. I saw a skit the other day of people talking about playing video games and like breaking it down as if it's almost a job, and I'm like, they got a really good point. We have basically been convinced that we want to pay these companies to, get the stat blocks in each game and get the pretty, I don't know, whatever it is you get in Minecraft. Been a while, guys. I haven't played video games in a minute. Versus, like, when we used to play games for fun. Hey, Derek. Or Quad. Hey, Quad. That just sounds better to me. Yes. Yes. But both are still on my workbench. Let's see. I want to like show these off as if they're like $100 tourmaline. The fact that they're only like $5 a piece is kind of crazy. It's kind of neat. Check this one out. The tip, the way these crystals grow, so it's got the tip of one crystal still lodged in Indeed. Why is it just refusing to vote? There we go. I don't, do you mean the dress, Iris? I don't think I did, but I should. That was a really, really good idea, Iris. And would have just gone right over my head. Another one of these for 5. You can see how this one just kind of... You going outside? Good kitty. Oh no, sorry. So these are a selection of like locally mined stones. These are called dragons or dogtooth calcite, although I think they look like a type of seafood personally, but I think I'm the only person who calls these crab legs. I guarantee it. I just saw them. I was like, those look like crab legs. You can see the crystal growing inside the crystal in this one. So cool. Oh, 10 karat gold with a Montana sapphire. I know I showed it. I just didn't like talk about it. This ring is 500. I might have to. Like it would be kind of nifty. I apologize for the spam calls I'm getting, guys. Okay, up next is a Montana Sapphire mini wire wrap pendant that I made. It just doesn't have the shine I want it to have, so I'm going to take a polishing cloth to it real quick. It needs to be cleaned off. Take a scam call. I am good, bro. I'm good. Or should I just, like, take the call and try to sell them gemstones? Right? The funny thing for me is, like, when they pull that, and I'm just like, listen, homie, I'm from the streets. Like, would you like some tips on how to do this better? Use your real name or like the name of your cousin or something. Like it will make you more believable if your accent and your name match. I don't know why. There's probably, some things we want to take a look at around that psychologically, but it is true. Oh, Iris. Iris, that's really smart. I would not have considered that. Find crystals that I could. I'll have to play with that idea. So this quad, you will probably get a kick out of this. This is chrome dioxide found here in Montana. And some of these crystals are terminated. All $5. I was I was convinced that this was only found in the Ural Mountains of Russia, but apparently they find it in Tanzania too. I could see how that could be an easy one to mix. Where did you go dig epidote? That's the type of tourmaline, isn't it? I swear I actually should have a piece within reach. Much of the stuff's in my house. I was considering buying a kilo of this stuff. Oh, and I should probably show off. Last pendant I showed, 150. Same with this pendant. This is a Montana Yellowstone agate and a garnet specimen that I did polish up. It's from Butte. Absolutely gorgeous. That one's 150. Got this 1.05 Montana carrot pink purple Montana sapphire with a 30-point pink, 1.05 in diamonds surrounding it. This one is 3,500. See, did I show that one off? Iris. Maps are hard. Yeah, a lot of time did go into that piece. I still have this dream of like making pieces from rocks that I mine. And I know there's gold here I can go like find. But the amount of money I'd have to charge to do all that, because it would take me like 300 or 400 hours to source all that shit. Especially gold. That's a slow one. Okay, I'm gonna throw in my light real quick just to see if maybe that'll help. Does that help a bit, maybe? This here, $40, an agate that I polished up and then made a pendant for. It'll come with one of these black silk necklaces that I make that are meant to be like, they're not your cheap cord necklaces that you get from Amazon for 100 of them for $5. Like, I actually put those together so they'll be wearable, last you. I've been trying to use gems at celestialreach.com, but I've been doing a horrible job of it. just being flat honest, life has been hectic enough that I feel like I've been missing that thing for a week at a time. There is a chance also that I'll get a notification randomly, the Tyler59801 at gmail.com. Once in a while, I'll like notice a notification coming in and I'll be like, oh, hey, that's not spam. Part of it's been that I just have been getting so spammed and, you know, all that I just haven't cared enough to look at my emails. I gotta get better about that. I do. I gotta get better about that. Let's see. And then after these, I've got hydrothermal quartz from Idaho. That's $5. Also, any specimen that'll fit in one of these boxes, I'll get them in a box. It'll come with either that or something that it can, sit and display on. Thank you, Iris. I appreciate you. It does. Especially when you got a lot going on. Like, I've had nearly 20 spam phone calls already this morning. So some of these are really nifty. They're white looking, but the white, stuff is, it's almost like it was that the one that she just put up is the one that's most likely not to get everything lost in spam. It's not getting spammed in. Hydrothermal. It is a type of, it's I want to say catalyst. Where like hydrothermal vents in the earth. No, I'm also getting hundreds of spam emails a day on my Gmail account. It ain't as bad on the Celestial Reach one because that's new. Here. Hydrothermal is also the process used oftentimes creating synthetic gemstones, although these are definitely not that. Give me 1 second. Hey. No, that one's not getting too bad. That's the one I've been trying to use. How does hydrothermal quartz grow in nature? Hydrothermal quartz grows when hot, mineral-rich water dissolves silica from rocks, then carries it to cooler cracks and voids where it precipitates out of the solution. This happens in geothermal vents or deep underground where the water is heated, and as it rises or cools, the silica is deposited to form veins or crystals. The cooling process, often combined with a drop in pressure, causes the water to become supersaturated and precipitate the dissolved silica as solid quartz crystals. What I found super interesting about these is the inside is almost clear, and it's that darker material. And there's this layer of this thick white, like, quartz on the outside. Really kind of nifty stuff. Yep, they're quartz. These are from Idaho. I was nerding out on those pretty heavily. How opals grow. Actually, similar to how opals grow. I think I was up here. 5. What I want to know is why it is they grow in the structure they grow. Like, I could understand that it, like, starting in a crevice or something, but what causes it to grow up in points like this? I should know the answer to this already. That's 5. This one's 5, which I think this one, or some of these might go up a bit. I don't know. And some of them have like a mix of smoky quartz and like not smoky quartz. Considered cutting a few. Are we really bad image right now? It wouldn't shock me. It's hydrothermal. I just read what Google responded me to hydrothermal, or how does hydrothermal quartz grow in nature? Yeah, pretty much. Although, you know, the hot water causes things to dissolve, I think is what the general simple version is. Let's see. I'm gonna show off. Wait, I showed this off. $65 labradorite pendant. Then for $3,700, we have this puppy. It's a 1.5 carat Montana in the center. Part of me wishes I could afford to just start wearing this thing like nonstop. I think it'd become mine. engraved all the way around. There's another carat of Montana sapphires surrounding the 1.5 in the center. So it's got a 2.5 total carats of sapphires and 85 points of diamonds set in 14 karat gold. This one is 3,700. Also kind of cool. So this is a quartz from Lolo here in Montana. Really nice one. And I polished this sapphire cab, made a little pendant out of it. This is 200. I might start wearing that one someday. You know, I haven't looked them up, but I've been told that there is like deep sea quartz somewhere, which isn't shocking because just because it's underwater now doesn't mean it's always been underwater, but still. Okay, so this one, this one's going to be 10. It is double terminated. And we got another one of those where it's like really, you can see the smoky quartz inside. So interesting. That is a valid point there, Quad. There is definitely a huge market out there for things like amethyst. Every year around the Denver Gem and Mineral Show, I see these huge Denver these days. It's the big one. Tucson too, but you see these videos pop out where they're showing like, a girl standing next to an amethyst geode cluster that's twice as tall as she is. And you're like, holy crap, I get she's only 5'2", but still. Like those iron balls that are just chilling out in the ocean in like Indonesia or wherever. Okay, here's a kind of double terminated. Okay, this crystal is confused. And that's okay. It didn't know which direction it was going to grow. This one will be $10. Oh yeah, a lot of time, Chris. The those are real chunks. It's just rare for them to actually be able to excavate the entire geode in one piece. Normally they break apart very kind of easily, especially after the mining process, because, you know, I mean, sometimes they even use blasting to get that stuff off. No, Iris, there's an area of the sea that iron balls have just slowly developed down there, and you know, all these nations are seeing it as a way to get easy iron my favorite one that I've seen, Chris, it's an espresso machine made out of quartz. That just sounds so awesome to me, to make your morning like latte in a giant brick of crystals. Yeah, and that's the general area I want to say, somewhere in the like Indo-Pacific, because a lot of bigger countries are like trying to get justification to go mine all this iron that's there. Guess I should show this off. It is not a Montana May or piece. Me too. It was my grandma's fault. I don't know how young I was. She gave me a book on like geology. We've all seen it, the picture of the planet with like a quarter missing, and you can see all the like layers and stuff, and a couple crystals with it, and I was hooked from then. It's all grandma's fault. Give a kid a book and some shiny rocks and tell him rocks are from the planet, and you know, learn how. Genius. Ruby, pink spinel, more ruby, and a couple rhodolite garnets. Most of these are rubies. That's a ruby, and these are pink spinel. Rocks and mineral books are amazing. Did I show this one off? I'm gonna say this one's 5. Though it is double terminated, but meh, it's 5. I was looking at some of these bigger ones, and I'm like, I should facet a bunch of these. Really horrible idea, but I was having it nonetheless. Okay, the next group of gems or rocks won't be from Montana, but I gotta show them. I got amethyst next. Amethyst clusters. Yeah, I'm gonna slide that up there for now. I do. I ate one. Oh, I'm good. But I'm good on the road.
You want a cold one?
I'll eat it eventually. Applesauce is amazing. Okay, so all of these. So these three are 5, and these three are 10. After that, most of them are in the $20 range. Oh, that is so cool. Like this one. Except for the... Oh, it's just so pretty. Right? So pretty. I'm gonna load up. Hello, Mufasta. Mustafa. Hello, Mustafa. Hello, Joe. Jesus, my tongue is just not working this morning. It happens. And at least one more. Will work. Alrighty, so I'll start with the $5 one. I've heard of that. Would you take a second to read my username, please? I unfortunately stay completely politically neutral as a business decision, but I so yeah. 5. I like this one. This is like perfect for a desk. These small ones are $5 a piece, Chris. The last one, I got you. I'll set them here with your tourmaline. Yeah, they're a really good deal for, just like little gifts or. Hey, it's Hakuna Matata. You always get to it, Chris. You're good. I appreciate you. So this one is 10. when I was unpacking these, I had to pull off a bunch of little like pieces that wanted to fall off of some of them. I wish one of these would have, because with the little red flecks, it would have been like a cool strawberry quartz. Okay, and then this one is 10. Wow. I know I'm overly captivated by these, but I have them in like full light right in front of me. It's kind of hard not to be. Like, they're pretty on a camera, but they are really pretty in your hands with the light above them. On their solid chalcedony base. And I got another spam call. My bad, guys. Last one was 10. This one is the only one I have that is $15. It's just right in the middle. It's got some big, nice points on it. Like this one. Just so pretty. I know. Shit, I've had more spam calls today than I've had viewers pop in the. So this one is 20. Same. I know, right? And from here, they start getting big. Oh my gosh. Guys, I just noticed this. Like, because it's just chilling here right in front of me. So this is 20. What is going on there? What is that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think it is. It's some sort of crystalline growth inside the quartz. It might be rutile. It could be tourmaline, even. I don't think it's tourmaline. That is nifty, though. I don't know. I was like, well, that's nifty. So that one's 20. And same with this one. Right? See, these have a golden color to the spikes that I see in this one. So I'm almost wondering if some of those are rutile. And then we have this puppy. I just kind of scored these in the way I do most. Oh, these have those in them too. Find somebody getting rid of a big lot that's affordable, and I can pass on to you guys with amount of savings. And that one, last one, is 20. I'm gonna show a few more of these too, because I want to show off the amethyst specimens. I'm actually considering a stream next week sometime, and I will, if I do it, it will pop up the day before. Like, I'll give a 24 hours that, the stream is coming and a notification, but I've got so many crystal specimens, I feel like it would take a full, 3 or 4 hour show just to show all of them. Hey, Josh. Those are rutile. I'm going to set that aside because somebody might want to cut into a few of those. Hello. Alrighty. Now, this one is 20. It's been having buffering problems this morning, I think. What?
Cat wants me to be cold.
No.
There's no sun.
Cat just wants to be outside is what the cat wants.
There's no sun.
Got 20 on this one. It's also pretty, and this one's got definite rutile in it. Very gold color. Playing with the idea of faceting some of these.
No, I'm going back.
I made sure when all of the pieces broke off of it, or broke, like when I was unpackaging these, anything that might have broke off in the travel to me, I made sure to put aside. This one kind of called to me just because it was so pretty and pink and But I'm hoping there'll be one with like some rutile in it that I can do that with. Let's see here. Look at this. So this has definite rutile in it. It's almost more of rutile quartz than amethyst, but it does have a slight like purple hue to it. I'm like stuck on these. I can see chevroning in there of color. Same with this. Got 20 on that one. And I ain't gonna lie, I am considering this just a giant piece of agate rough. Also has like such clear delineation of the different, like, here we have the host stone, then we have layers of agate and how they formed, and then the layer of amethyst on top. It's like, that is really, really, really pretty. I'm asking 30 on this one because I'm cool keeping this one either for me to cut apart or just to have on hand as the cool like display it is. It's just cool. Let's see. I believe I have 3 or 4 more. I can't keep 2 pieces of this though. is another one I'm kind of eyeing, so that's why I showed the little hedgehog. Just kind of reminds me of hedgehog. I don't know why. I have no reason, logic, nothing to explain myself. Up next. This one's 20. Okay, so I'm not the only one that saw that. Like, got that feel from it. This is nice and purple and just beautiful. Huge solid crystal chunk specimen. See, I feel that, Chris. Like, I love having rocks, but I'm like, I can't just keep all of these. Like, that would not be an economically responsible choice on my part. So I have to actually let ones go that I don't want to let go sometimes. Actually, Bear got one a while back. I think I got lucky and was able to get an upgrade eventually, but got the nicest facet grade big piece of that Pettineris tourmaline that I've gotten so far. The guy I got those from is sending me one that's like 100 centimeters, so four or 5 inches roughly. That's kind of cool. Okay. And just because we are showing amethyst, it's kind of obligatory that I show this next one. Oh! Come here. Holy shit. God damn. Feels like it weighs more than the entire box of rock that I just got in. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, this piece is like holy shit level. That's a tombstone, she says. I'd be okay with this being my tombstone. This puppy is giant. It's purple. It's got huge crystals. Like, this thing is ginormous. It's bigger than my head. I'm waiting for my head to pop in the screen. Okay, well, it doesn't look like it when I put my head in front of it, but it's a bit bigger than my head. Just a little. I've got a big head. This is available. Runs in the 4 digits. Contact for more information. Son of a bitch, fucking scammers. fucking spammers. Alright, I'm gonna go put this back in the display wall. Actually, real quick, might as well just show a little bit of what all I have for that crystal show. If anybody sees something they are specifically interested in buying, put it up to me. I will snag it quick. I have a bunch of these smoky quartz from Lolo. Over here I got the hydrothermal quartz. Big pieces of I am sure YouTube did not appreciate being moved. It never does. Just got rocks for days and days and more days. Let's see here. Good job. So here's some neat stuff that I got in. Got some caps. Need the quartz for that. Oh, wow. Maybe. Tiger's eye? But dark? $16 is pretty. A lot of these are. So yeah, these are all like random cabs. There's even a couple bumblebee jaspers in there. Roll one up. That's labradorite. I should put that on the labradorite. It's almost like a slab of bumblebee jasper. Okay, I think I'm good with the caps I got on the board. Hey, Soji. Good night, treasure. And now I just need to put some jewelry up. There we go. All right, first one. I think most of these too are going to be in that $5 range. 15 might be a bit more. 6 could be. 26 might be like a little bit more. I think they top out at 10 though, so that's 5. So these are kind of nifty. I think there's some sort of fossil. And the layer of fossil is so thin that I don't think they can safely polish the top. Or they didn't. One second, I grab something. Alrighty. Yeah, that's what it looks like. From what I can see, at least. I know. So this is moss agate. I wonder if I need to like clean my screen or my lens again or something. That one's 5. Is the cat winning?
You know the sun is out.
Number 6, I really like. It has some purple something to it. And it's almost like it's an optical illusion.
You think you can leave now? I don't think so. I don't think so.
That one's gonna be 10. Just because that one is really, really, really nice. It kind of does, doesn't it? All right, our next piece of jewelry is a ruby and moissanite ring. So the ruby in the center is natural. It is fracture filled. Then it's surrounded by heat-only natural sapphires and moissanites, which are synthetic. Set in silver, handmade. That one is 400. Up next, I'm pretty sure this is just quartz. Quartz cabochon. And then more of this dendritic opal. I want countertops made of this stuff. Actually, I should look up rough, because I have some other ideas for this stuff. It's just pretty, and it polishes really, really nice. Up next, piece of tiger's eye. And all of those are 5. This is 5. It's got that beautiful phenomena that tiger's eye is so well known for. It looks like marble, yeah. I'd also love to get like huge chunks of this to fuck with. Although I do have a couple huge pieces of agate to play with right now, so matter of fact, I'm probably gonna give this stream a few more minutes and call it, because I kind of want to play with some rocks. I should set up a Black Friday event. Like, it'd be a really hard thing to do, but show everything I have in stock. I feel like it would be a 10 or 12 hour. Agate is also called chalcedony, yes. Oh, chatoyancy, yes, sorry, you're thinking of the optical phenomena. Chatoyancy, considered chatoyancy? That's actually a really good question. I think so, but I don't know off the top of my head. Chatoyancy to me is when it's got a single line that develops in it. Kind of like asterism is 6. But I believe what causes the phenomena is really similar. Take us gem cutting with you. I don't know that I'm gem cutting. I'm just playing with rocks is what I'm doing. I was showing this for 1400. But yeah, just do like a long Black Friday sale show.
$5 Friday?
No, show everything I have. It would just take like 6 to 8 hours of streaming. So this is the Petineris tourmaline. Sorry, I'm getting my light real quick. As you can see, the tourmaline is facet grade, but I left it as a specimen because it's just so pretty and its dimensions are on point already. Cambodian blue zircon diamonds, sapphires, and another Cambodian blue zircon at the bottom. You can see how it just sparkles differently. More sapphires, Sri Lanka, and those are also Sri Lanka. This is a Montana sapphire. Diamonds holding it in, carved all the way around. Room for more carving. If you want to personalize it for somebody special, rather put a message in or something. I'm just thinking, like, you know, everybody does them big Black Friday things, you know? But a 12-hour gem show would be, I mean, it hurt sitting here for that long, but it'd be a lot of pretty stuff. I kind of agree with you, Chris. That is one of the coolest pendants ever. Although I made a tanzanite wire wrap one time in solid, like, it was half 18 karat, half 14 karat gold. Tanzanite diamonds and emerald. That one was probably one of my coolest pieces ever. I mean, I've also got the big one with the fire agate and fire opal, but I don't know. There was something special about that tansy piece. Yeah, that's a good point, Iris. Plus, aren't I part of a union or something? Like, I'm sure that I have to have a union mandated break every so many hours. Like, oh, I'm not part of a union. Scratch that. Another cab. Like I said, most of these are pretty much $5. I think this is Jasper. The same with this. See, this one was marked 7. This is pretty. At my core, absolutely. It is what I like doing the most. Celia showed all the good crystals. Another tiger's eye one for 5. What the fuck? It is tiger's eye. It's just a weird tiger's eye. For 400, this amazingly cut topaz. God, I can't wait till I can do cuts like that. And tanzanite in a silver hybrid. Hey, that's an idea, Iris. 400 for the last one I showed. More of that dendritic opal. That's a nice piece too. I gotta hunt for a giant chunk of this. I have ideas. And then I don't know what this is. I thought it was like ruby and zoisite at first, but it's definitely not. I'm at a total loss. Part of me wonders if it's like tourmaline or something that's just really old. I might see if I can get a... What the fuck is that? I don't know. I'm gonna have... Whatever it is, it's pretty. I might actually have to throw it on a dop and mess with it. 24, another one of those. So nifty. We got this. I had not considered nephrite. You have a solid point on that, though. Well, if it survives the, if it survives the stream today, it might go on a dop so I can polish a flat surface and get me a refractive index reading, because I'm kind of curious by it too. Here's another one of these. I don't know what the this is, but it's gorgeous. It's 10. Like, zoom in a bit for me, please. Thank you. Like, they polished this thing front and back and sides, and I don't know, it's gorgeous. It's probably just moss agate, but I don't know. I love it. That one's also 10. Let's see here. This one or this one? Oval or teardrop? Which one am I keeping? And I'm keeping the other. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, you want the white? This one. Okay, I got you. I'll trade you. This reminds me of howlite, which is often dyed blue and sold as turquoise, but can be really pretty just like this. I don't know that it is actually howlite though. If so, it's one of the like nicest pieces I've ever seen of it. And then we got a piece of agate. And that's 5. Oh, that is cool. It's got that little bit right there. I bet that was the center of a geode. Or just a crystal pocket. The no color teardrop. Wait, 25? This one? Or this is partially my fault because I zoomed in. Oh, you're talking this one. There's also this one. Is this the one? This is the one I've got in your box currently. No. What other teardrop did I have for $10? I feel like this is the only teardrop I had that was 10. I'll pull all of them though. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yo, you're good. You're good. Hakuna Matata. This isn't really a teardrop, but we're pretending. This puppy. You're good. It's all good. Hakuna Matata. See here. So I showed 27. I think. Gotcha. Oh shit, which one was 2? This one? I'm assuming. Two and 4. The green tier, 16. Gotcha. That's what I thought. I was trying to remember, like, once they left my hand, which ones were where. And I was like, I think that's the one that was in the middle. Okay. So this is 480. It is yellow sapphires. They're pretty, yeah, then, because they're pretty much all like $5. And I'm trying to be like close in, showing off to how pretty my rocks are right now. Okay, so I showed the highlight. I showed that. Showed that. Yeah, I figured. That's a pretty one too. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I showed this one because I got excited about it. It was pretty. And then a piece of bumblebee jasper. Oh, I can see that. And then a piece of moss agate. Hakuna Matata. Today is the day to just relax. Which is, I'm pretty sure what my day is going to entail. $5. This one. Or this one. Oval or teardrop again. I think you mean this moss agate, though. Really are. Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed that too. My creator screen's telling me that YouTube is not happy. Got you. This is gorgeous. Uh, 5. I call them 5. Like I said, most of these are pretty much 5 apiece. I like this one a lot. I got you. And the last cab on the board. Pretty little agate. I got you both of them, Chris. Got a few nice little cabs in there. All good. Thank you. Yeah, YouTube is not cooperating today. And last but not least for the day, I feel you, Chris. Chris, I know you're having a lot of lag. These are the 4 cabs that it sounded like you snagged. If there was a 5th one that I missed, let me know. We'll find it before the end of the stream. Thank you. 10-4. And yeah, it's lagging this weekend. That's why I'm just gonna call this the last piece and have an R&R day, which for me is oftentimes tinkering, but I'm cool with that. All right, last but not least, by any means, look at that. Just beautiful confetti. Up top, I have yellow diamonds and amethyst. Saphirite garnets in the leaves, sapphire, ruby, more sapphire, and a little champagne diamond. All set in a handmade sterling silver pendant, which sometimes, like, you just need a safety pin. It also can make a really nice brooch. This piece is 900. I need to make more brooches. Yes, they are both beautiful, and they're great options to learn to wrap with, because like you can then just sell the wrap and you'll easily be able to at least cover the cost of your materials. If you can learn to do this for free and you've got the time on your hands, it's a win. Huge win. That's what I did. Disability helped me stay alive for the first couple of years, and I made the rest of it work that way. Everybody, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you for chilling with me while we had, like, YouTube was just not my friend anymore. You all are. But YouTube's just like, meh. Usually that top number is like 22. So yeah, YouTube just said fuck me today. I appreciate y'all being here with me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you're looking for any more, like piffy stones, let me know. That's what I did, Chris. Eventually they'll be like, hey, the fuck, and you just you can't fight it when they do. Like, for me, they sent me a letter being like, how much are you making? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm not actually making anything. I'm just breaking even on this. But the way they count income is very different than the IRS. So, like, if you can manage to learn in a year or two, you can learn for free. Eventually, you end up being given the choice of one or the other, though. The more you can work in cash, the better. Like, one of my biggest, and it's so nearly impossible to work in cash too these days. But anyway, best of luck, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't party too hard. All that wonderful stuffs. We will catch you on the flip side, everybody. I wonder if any have rutile. Right? Anyway, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Yeah, take it easy and stay warm. Wise words, friend. Wise words. Catch y'all later. And where's my...